Flosstube, welcome back to my channel for Flosstube number 52. These weeks just keep going faster and faster and it's unreal. Anyway, how has your guys' week been so far? Weekend even? Last week and weekend, there you go, how's it been? Mine's been busy, kids' homework, maths. My head's been buried in history this morning with Tyler. I know more about Prince Philip II of Spain and Elizabeth and Mary Queen of Scots. More than I ever did at school, I know more now. So that's been fun this morning. Before I start, welcome to all my new subscribers. I have noticed it keeps fluctuating, so if you're new, welcome. I hope you like what I have to show and that you'll consider subscribing if you're not already. Any returning subscribers, welcome back to the madhouse. Last week wasn't quite as productive again as I was kind of hoping, but like I said, kids' homework, I swear their homework is way harder than mine ever was. She had to design an outfit for DT, including some smart materials. Yeah, that's only taken us a few days, hasn't it, Elle? Anyway. Let's get into the stitching because that's what you're here for. Can you do me one favour? I've just remembered I've left that attached to my frame and I wanted that.
What?
Yeah. You looked at it? The thing I started, it's hanging on the frame. Yeah, thank you. Unattach the pegs, tie the thing in. I'll show you that after. Anyway, I completed all challenges that I took part in this week, which was only magical stitches, just because it was quite a lot. They've changed it. I am now on Team Gods. I think it's Gods, Titans, and one other. I don't remember, but I'm on Team Gods anyway. And there were 6 prompts, total of 6. It's normally 4, I think, 5, but 6 for last week, and I completed them all. The first project I'll show you, though, is the Hawaiian Princess, which is a Heaven and Earth design, and it's that one. This is still a freebie, I think, on their website. Just drop it on there, I'll sort it. Thank you. This, last time I spoke to you last Sunday, I was actually falling short on the Full Coverage Fanatics January Bookshelf Challenge, and I still had... It wasn't until I switched the video off I actually went and counted up my stitches. I think I was something like 604 away from completing. So I pulled my socks up and I got Hawaiian Princess out. And by, I think it was about 10:30 at night, I just put the last stitch in, which completed the bookshelf challenge for January. It was so close. so close. So last time I think you saw it, possibly. No, here maybe. I just carried on in the black anyway, I think. Yeah, I did. I carried on the black. I just kept going. So easy to carry on with the black when you've got one that's outlined in black. This is stitched, it's either 26 or 27. I'm not counting, but it's one of the two anyway. 1/1 full cross. That was a piece I inherited from Ellie because she didn't like the stitch count, so I said I'd finish it. I'll put that away in a minute. So that completed January's bookshelf challenges. Bookshelf challenges have come out again for February. I have already started on one. The book is Outlander, which is 850 pages. So you've got to do 8,500 stitches, which is a lot considering January's. I think the most was 4,000. So anyway, for the first book, I chose Kelly's just because I have a high stitch count to do on that every week. Because this is my Stitch Around Iceland piece as well, which I've got the whole year to do, which will complete this piece in the year if I complete the challenge. So to kind of tie in with the fact that I need to do 1,435 stitches a week on that, I've tied it into the bookshelf challenge as well so that they kind of help each other out. Anyway, it's this one, another Heaven and Earth design. I love Heaven and Earth. And it's called Minnie the Amazing Animal Kingdom by Amy Stewart. Kelly chose this and I said I'd stitch it. And this week, yeah, Hawaiian Princess, it was 613 stitches I think I needed, and that's exactly what I did. This one has had, this week, 1,418, which is close to this week's total that I need. But I've still got last week's to catch up on. So the bookshelf challenge is going to be this one. And what I have done is all in black. I've gone full cross country or extreme cross country, whatever. And I'm going to finish all the black. I've still got something like 1,200 more stitches, something like that anyway. This is stitched on 25 count. And it's 1/1 full cross. And I'm still absolutely loving it, and you can see how big it's going to be because I've gridded it all already. I haven't sent her a picture this week actually. I said I'd do one every week. Naughty, naughty. I'll get round to it. So that was that one. The next thing I worked on was Felicia. Hang on, did I use Animal Kingdom for that? No. So I'll get round to them in a minute. Yeah, Felicia. Yeah, I don't know why I've just zipped that up. I haven't even put the project out. Smart. Ellie uses that word a lot. Don't you, Ellie? Smart, she'll say. Anyway, this is Felicia, Heaven and Earth. And the artwork's by Hannah Disney. I absolutely love this one. She's so bright and so colourful. I just love getting her out just because the colours change constantly. Anyway, magical stitches. Their weekly prompt, one of them, said stitch on a whip that had stitch on a whip containing a blue object and 100 bonus stitches if you complete those stitches in blue. So I just said, yeah, she's got a blue mermaid tail. And I stitched them in blue, so I got 100 bonus stitches for that one. And she's had 315 stitches because I only needed 300. And I'll flip around so you can see all the blue first. Nope. I never get this right. There we go. All those lovely blue stitches there. I kept looking at it and I kept thinking it doesn't look like 300 anywhere near, but it is. 315 to be precise. So this is what it looks like completely. And the more I stitch on her, the more I love her. She's amazing. This is stitched also on 25 count. 1/1 full cross. To kind of get a pattern emerging there with my fabrics. What else did I do? Okay, we actually, I say we because it was a we actually got our World of Disney piece out this week. She's been so busy catching up with work, and because she's like 3-4 months behind the rest of the year 7s, she's been trying to play catch up on her maths and everything else as well, so it's been hectic for her. So yesterday we actually finally sat down together and worked on our World of Disney piece, which also tied into a Magical Stitches prompt, which was to stitch on something with a beach scene on it and 100 bonus stitches if you stitched it all on the sand. So out came this one, the World of Disney 4. This is off Etsy, I believe, Zana Stitches. The link will be below anyway. And it is an amazing, amazing piece. I keep watching loads of people on Facebook updating their photos of where their stitching's up to. I just get so jealous. Anyway, let me get out of the wrapper first because I don't want the glare. I want to show you where I was stitching. Up here, there's a little beach right behind Dumbo. So my pattern keeper's like right in this corner here. I had to work out where this was. And it's so hard because you've not shaded it in or anything. I had to kind of zoom out a little bit just to the point where it left the symbols in and I could see Dumbo's ears. And then I had to jump across and work out the colours. But I did it. So I got another 100 bonus stitches for that one. Oh my goodness. It's not even on the same. No, it's on the other side. So this is 25 count. I believe it's Ada. Hold on. And it's so darn big. It's as big as my fairytale one, but I don't have so much trouble with that because it's in the frame. It's right on the edge, but that is all the stitches there is. You can just, if I turn it away from the bright light, there's a bit of cream, which was so hard to stitch on here because this is cream. It was awful. And then a bit of the yellow to kind of blend in with the sand. And I believe this is the water strip here. But it didn't all, because I did, what did Disney? 433 stitches. I didn't just put it in on the sand. I did the 100 on there, and then I came back and carried on with my green border. I bought fabric pens. That's the word I was thinking of. They're almost like felt tips, but I'm not too keen. When you're trying to put the lines on here, it kind of spreads past the line of holes that you're supposed to have. And I'm just wondering, how do you guys get on with them? I'm struggling, really struggling. I'm missing my friction pen and it's run out, so gutted. Anyway, so we move on to the other side, which is Ellie's corner. And she did a total of 111 stitches yesterday, which was good for her. Really good for her.
Doesn't look like the amount though.
I know, it doesn't though, does it? It really does not look like 111 stitches. She already had 39 on there, but she added another 111. But she has said she might get it back out with me again this afternoon. We shall see. Anyway, love that piece. Absolutely love that piece. I'll drop that there for now. Then the other 4 prompts was all on the same whip, which is this one, which is my Once Upon a Fairy Tale, Heaven and Earth, designed by Amy Stewart. Still loving this piece. I love all my pieces. I don't know why I say I love this piece, because I love all my pieces, otherwise I wouldn't work on them. Anyway, it didn't fit all the prompts, it fit 2. And then for the other 2, I think I chose penalty, because they've changed the way they do the penalty stitches this year. Anyway, this week has seen 1,296 stitches on this, which is just short, I think, of the monthly total I need to get the 21,000 in 2021, because this is the piece for that. Hold on, I need to move this because I've done some there too. All this blue right here, I have been filling in. As you can see, there's less gaps on here now, and over here. I've been filling in all the background and doing the blues up here. So excited. This one seems to look like take its time, but then all of a sudden it kind of just moves along. Anyway, the first prompt, yeah, I did penalty stitches. Now the penalty stitches this year, they've changed. You have to work on your oldest whip. You don't have to do more stitches like you did last year. It's the same amount of stitches, but you just have to put it on your oldest whip. But you have to put in your album on their Facebook group all your whips for 2021 and write which is your oldest, which is obviously this one. So that fitted that one. It also fitted stitch on a whip that has both an animal and a human on it, which this does because it has dragons and princesses and horses. So it fitted that one. Then the next one, stitch on a whip that has a dessert on it. I don't have one, so I went for penalty stitches again, which was 300 stitches on my oldest whip. Then the last prompt, which it did fit, stitch on a whip that contains an activity you would like to do at camp this year, and you had to explain what the activities is and why you think it should be included. And I chose archery. Oh, who wouldn't like to do some archery? And where are they? Right here. I'm not sure if you can see properly, but there's 2 archers. And they've both got a bow and arrow. So I went with that. So that completed all of last week's challenges for magical stitches. I might look at enchanted stitching this week, see if I can't, you know, do them both. Anyway, this is my Stitch Around Iceland, the one I'm using Kelly's Animal Kingdom for. And as you can see, I've actually got six of the destinations done. So now I've got 66 more to do. But the next one is like 1,040 stitches. The next few are quite high actually. But you know me, I'll get them done. It's not an issue. So as for next week, I'll be working on my full coverage bookshelf challenge for February, which will be the Animal Kingdom continuation, 8,500 stitches. I haven't chose anything for the notebook. That's 2,270 stitches. I might choose my World of Disney. Try and crank that up a bit more. And then I've got 2,220 stitches to do for Like Water for Chocolate. I think I wrote that down correctly. Anyway. No, I said I was on Team Gods. I'm not. That's enchanted stitching. Muppet. I might have to go and check I put it all in correctly now then. Anyway, as far as stitching goes, that's it. I suppose actually that was quite a lot. I say it didn't feel a lot, but I suppose in, you know, when you consider, no, my pegs. 1 second. Ellie's confused the situation. Let me just. Oh my days, Ellie. Oh dear. I actually did. I said last week I would really, really like to try and get my next tile. We'll call it a tile. I keep saying that and then I forget when it comes to do my video what I called them. Yeah, my tile for my Looney Tunes blanket. I said I was going to try and get it started last. My peg's just undone itself. Do you know what? I don't care. It can stay there till I turn this off. You know what? You can stay there as well. Anyway, I'm going to try my best. I will just have to pick up a lot of pegs when I'm finished. I did actually get started. It isn't a great deal, but it's a start. So I've got this. Now, colours might not be exact because I am trying my hardest to stitch from whatever I've got, which happens to be quite a lot, especially with oddballs and stuff. Can you guess who that is? Maybe not. Maybe it's Taz. I wanted to do Taz next. I really like Taz. He's awesome. Right, you. Just going to fight with the peg on the floor. Hold on. There we go. Right, apart from that, I only have a little bit of haul that I got this week. Which was, so I've put it under the table. My first thing I ordered this week was just this. I know you can buy this with the frame, the you know, the sit-on part of the frame that holds that. Yeah, I've already got one of them, so I didn't see the point. So I ordered one of these, and I tell you what, it's been a godsend. It holds my Q-snap, as small as it is. You just slot it in there. Absolute game changer. Because then I bought this. It isn't brand new, but it is to me. There's a woman on eBay selling it because she's just de-stashing all of her cross-stitch stuff. I think she's kind of gone off cross-stitch, so she was selling a load of things. So I bought this. I think it cost me about £6 actually. And that fits in there as long as you put a piece of material in and get it really tight. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And the World of Disney, it works because it's so big. Me and Ali were laughing about how when we like start coming in a bit, we're both going to be fighting each other for elbow room. I said, she'll have to come in, I'll go down my side, it's all right. Then the last piece of haul. I've been following a lady who's also from the UK. She lives down in London on Flosstube. Her name is Angela and she's known as the Stitching Brit on YouTube. I've been watching her stitch up a piece and I've been so in love with it. And then when I found out, I think it was Friday or Saturday, that HAED had got a sale on, I went straight on and I bought it. And it is this. It's another Heaven and Earth design. It's called Mini Virus Detected by Randall Spangler. And look how cute that is.
I'm doing it with you.
You mean you're doing your own? It's only a mini. Should we do our own? It is so cute. I could not get it. I had to get it. So that is in the process of being kitted up. I have some I have some threads on the way already. And the lady on Facebook who I bought the fabric for World of Disney from, when she resent me the order, because the first one, I couldn't have used that fabric anyway. It was just, there was a fault in the fabric. So she sent me the second piece, but she said, I've actually cut it bigger than you need. I've given you a bit extra. I suppose that was kind of an I'm sorry. I wasn't blaming her anyway. But I've worked it out. Even with the border that I need for the World of Disney, I can still cut off that side and I will still have ample amount of border if I put it on that same fabric. So I don't need fabric. So I've got a bunch of threads on their way already so I can get it started. So excited. And that's it. That's it for this week. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, for tuning in and listening to me rant on. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a good old thumbs up. That would really, really help me and I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I had to show today. This just seems like more projects and more projects are getting started. There's nothing wrong with too many projects, is there? There's no such thing. So, take care, guys. Stay safe. Have an amazing week. If you watch my whip and chats, it will be up on Wednesday morning. I will try not to forget this week to do it on Tuesday. Remind me. Terrible I am. Especially being as she has to sit and do work all day now. It kind of puts me back. Yeah, okay. Anyway, like I said, take care, stay safe, have an amazing week, and I will see you in the week or next weekend. Take care, guys. Bye.